Good night, teacher and classmates. Today we are going to talk about the methods and approaches to teaching English. The first method is the direct method. This method is characterized by transmitting the meaning of what is expressed without the need of translation. What this means? This means that this method is direct. The teacher always speaks in English, has activities in English, hear music in English with the students. The students only have questions on English and have to respond only in English, like the example in the forum. And this method, the student correlationate feelings, emotions with the words, because this method is the direct method. Next is the audio linguist. This method is based on grammatical patterns, and learning is created through habits we have repetition. You have to repeat a verb, repeat various sentence, and you have to remember a thing. You have to repeat the verb to be, the gerunds, or adjectives. This method is a very interesting method, and something is more useful. Next is the National Functional Syllabus. This method presents the language considering the needs of the student. First, the method analyzes the context of the situations in which people communicate. This method always divides in repeat. Like a person says, "Hello, who are you?" You have to say, "Yeah, good, I am fine." Or a person say, "Hey, I need some help with this problem." You have to say in a response, "Yes, I could help you." But this method has some disadvantage because it helps you repeat or you had a predefined answer. If a person says one thing that you don't expect, you don't have a clear answer to that question. It's interesting. Next is the immersion learning. This method uses language as the primary tool used to fully immerse in the students. This method says you have to be immersed. Immersed in the English, but we start with people who live in the English, hear music in English, say many things in English, and you have an ambient that focus in the English. The next is the silent way. This approach starts with practicing pronunciation, the simple sentence, the structures, and the vocabulary. As an student, the teacher always had to be in silent. The teacher could have mimic gestures to find the answer to the student. Like he can do, and the student can do, you need water, you need to drink. In a very way, the student always have to answer, but the teacher always has to be in silent. In silent. The next is the communicative language teaching. This method is characterized by focusing on how language is used. It's based on two guiding principles, where the functions of language, such as inviting, agreeing, or disagreeing, completing and exploring how the message is communicated. It's a very interesting way, and this way is very useful to communicate with other people, like how you are or how could I can help you. Next is the semantic translation method. This is the final method. This method is ideal for beginners, but you can hear the student relate a drawing with a concept and a word in her mother language, like hola, and the teacher say, yes, hello is hola in español, and hello is grammatically correct in the drawing that you have, and the student they can repeat the sentence 10 times. And this is the final method. I hope my presentation could be on your grade. Thank you and have a good night.